we are all right. With the coronavirus looming around every corner, I felt this was the first thing to mention. We've had quite an eventful past 6 months. Emmy and I are happily engaged, attempted to start wedding planning, bought an RV that we absolutely love, and have hauled across Florida going camping each chance we get. We're still healthy, happy, and moving forward through these next few months of uncertainty. Our routines are mostly intact. We wake up at the same time. Okay, almost the same time. We get out of bed, have our coffee or tea, occasionally eat breakfast, and get ready for our day. But that's where the similarities end. It's the first week in April, and here in Central Florida, we're on stay-at-home orders, which means we're not supposed to be leaving our houses unless it's for something really important. That could be going to our jobs, picking up groceries or supplies, or going to the doctor's. It's a lot like being grounded. You're allowed to go out to be able to go to school or go to your job, but you're supposed to come home right after. And just like being grounded, it sucks. But the difference here is the potential outcome, the benefit of us staying home is that we could save a whole lot of human lives instead of just making our parents happy, and I think we can all agree that's something worth staying at home for. Knowing that we're acting for the greater good hasn't made our situation any less boring or scary. I work in healthcare and have a potential to be exposed to the virus on a regular basis. I also had part of my lung removed just 5 years ago, making me high risk. Sucks. But we've invented a few routines to make us both feel more safe, happy, and comfortable in our own home while times are tough. The first, decontamination. Because I work in a doctor's office, we treat my dirty work clothes like toxic waste. Shoes are taken off outside, and my scrubs are taken off at the front door. I immediately put them in a hamper so Emmy doesn't have to touch them, and I don't drag evil throughout the house. I then run to the shower while Emmy decontaminates the drop zone. This may seem a bit extreme, but it gives us peace of mind that I'm not bringing the enemy into our home unchecked. Second, our projects. We've had plenty of projects looming over us over the past couple of months that we've been telling ourselves we didn't have enough time for. So we're getting them done now. And the stuff we're still not doing, we'll find a new excuse for later. Now, this has replaced work for us, so on the days we're not going to work, we fill our mornings with doing some kind of project around the house. This does a couple of things. 1, makes us feel productive. 2, makes us more organized. And 3, it makes our home, that we're spending a lot more time in, much more comfortable. If you're in quarantine, taking on these projects can be really satisfying and makes the house you're staying in that much more enjoyable. So much better. Third, we are practicing social distancing even from each other. That's right, even in the same home, we're keeping a 6-foot bubble in between Emmy and I on a regular basis. This is so that we don't both get sick at the same time. We have separate rooms, separate beds, separate office spaces. Hers is way cuter than mine. And we do this because we want to make sure that if one of us is to get sick, the other could take care of that person. Finally, Emmy and I have been both taking a little bit of time for ourselves on a daily basis to be able to keep us mellow. Now I know that seems a little weird because we're in quarantine and not able to socialize like we normally would, but when you're stuck in a relatively small space, maybe with one other person, maybe you got kids, it's important to take a little bit of time in your day to be able to just spend time on you. So for me, I come in here, a little office, pop on some headphones, and I use the Headspace app to be able to do a little bit of guided meditation. Now, maybe that's not your thing. Maybe you journal. Maybe you listen to music. Maybe you just want to find a big plushy rug like this, want to lay down and clear your head by staring at the ceiling. And if you're anything like me, when you lay down, sometimes your mind keeps racing, the thoughts are going through your head so fast that you can't close your eyes and relax. Find something else. Pet your dog. Look up a new recipe if you like to cook. Maybe even create your first YouTube video ever, because most of us have cell phones that record pretty darn good video, and there are tons of free editing apps on pretty much every platform. I hope you guys are staying safe. Please stay at home, wash your hands, and don't forget to say thanks to your frontline workers. They need all the encouragement they can get right now. If you like this video, consider subscribing, maybe drop a like. Don't have to. Don't feel forced. But it's much appreciated on my end to know people are actually seeing this. Hope you guys are all doing well. Stay healthy. And I'll see you next time.